right now.
All right, these are darling. I also want to point out $22 and change.
Yep.
This is a clearance item for Christmas in July sale. So it's, again, 2 savings, 1 item, 3 votives.
Entertaining for the holidays.
Yep, not the tiny tea lights, the dinky winky. These are oversized votives. Each one is 4 ounces. Each one comes in a different textured glass.
Yep.
The one I'm holding is the bead glass.
Yes.
They have the silver foil on the inside of the bead glass. And then here are your choices. Set of 3, never coming back.
Can we bring the lights down? Is that possible? I want to see how
absolutely.
magical these get.
Set of 3, mistletoe magic in the red vessels. Set of 3 in the candy cane martini in the silver vessels. And set of 3 in the frozen balsam green vessels.
And you all know these scents because you love these scents. These are called our classic. These are in our top best-selling ones. Look at that. Now, as you set your dining room table, or as you set your buffet, or as you set your mantelpiece, or your front hall, or anywhere in the house. But here's the great part of it with 30 hours of burn time. When these are done, you get to use them for your toothbrush holder in your bathroom.
Oh, good idea.
You get to use it for Q-tips. You get to replant them and actually put them back out at the table filled with little tiny plants in it, flowers in it. Anything you want to reuse it for, you can reuse it. Again, let's go through the scents. So the green one is frozen balsam. That's the one you were sniffing a lot.
Yep.
Fir balsam, frosted ozone, bergamot, oak moss, and evergreen. A pure tree scent and a pure tree green color. Set of 3, you're getting all 3. Candy cane martini, which is sweet peppermint. Here's what I'm gonna do. You know that candy we all buy in the mall that actually is like that white bark?
Oh yeah, like Williams-Sonoma's peppermint bark.
You can say that, I can't. But the point is, it's so delicious, the white chocolate and the bark. That's what that scent is. That literally is that white chocolate with peppermint pieces in it.
Awesome.
Yes.
And then mistletoe magic.
The red one, mistletoe magic. This is black currants, pine needles, fir balsam, and pomelo. So that's the fruity tree in it. You know I always bring you a pure tree scent, a gourmand, and then a fruity tree. So just pick which one you want or get them all.
Wait, do they come boxed at all? Like, do we know how they arrive? Are they just...
Well, all my things come so beautifully packaged in the big Slatkin Company box that all you have to do is put a bow around it and give it. Don't even open it up.
Oh, yeah.
And you know that they're super packed.
So how long, and by the way...
Yes, 30 hours.
Okay, hold on. $22 and change.
Yes.
It's a clearance sale price markdown, never coming back, no reorder. We're cleaning out the warehouse. They're normally over 50 bucks this set of 3 with tax and shipping. So you're getting all 3 for essentially 22 bucks and change.
Right.
That's 4 times 3 is 12. That's
and these are glass.
12 ounces. How long are they lasting? 30 hours
30
each one?
hours.
Each one or all 3?
20 to 30 hours for each one.
No. Stop.
Wait, 30 hours each, 10 hours each one. 30 hours whole.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's
I've been
amazing.
hitting the eggnog.
But still.
I actually wish.
I know.
You too, right?
I do.
I know. When we were at Elton's, we snuck gin in the back. We did.
I like the we there.
You did?
It
was in your purse.
I was participatory.
It was in your purse.
Because you told me to carry it.
It's true, you did carry it.
Okay, but can we go back to, though these are the smaller 4-ounce size, same essential oils, same even burn, the whole thing,
I don't change anything. My lead-free wicks, I don't change the way the candle burns side to side, evenly down to the bottom. There's a wick clip at the bottom of this. Everything that goes into anything I do is done the same way no matter what candle, because my name is on it, my reputation is on it.
And by the way, I'm looking at the bottom of the label, which always with Harry's Candles has the notes for the scent.
Yes.
So if perchance you were gifting someone mistletoe magic, the set of 3.
Oh, what a good thing to do. Break them up.
Well, you could do that.
To each person. Or if you're having a holiday party.
Place settings.
Yes, place settings.
Even lovely lit and place settings.
Absolutely, yes.
But if you gave someone these and they were mistletoe magic, it would be hard to figure out, okay, but what does mistletoe magic smell like? So he has the top notes, the core key notes of the fragrance on the sticker on the bottom.
So on the bottom, you'll see it's got black currants, pine needles, fir balsam, and pomelo. Fruity tree. This one is like that bark you buy, that vanilla bark candy in the mall that is to die for. with that vanilla base and those peppermint pieces. And here is, you know it, guys, frozen balsam, your favorite, in a tree scent with the fir balsam, the oak moss, the evergreen, and the frosted ozone, that coldy moment. You know all these scents. We sell them out. We sell them out every single year.
So we've talked so much this whole hour about fragrance, but not actually talked enough about the power of it in our lives.
Absolutely.
And it really, it changes the mood in a home. It changes the mood in your brain.
And your body. So what happens is, you know, my wife and I, Laura and I, have a foundation for mental health, as you know, because we have a son who has autism. And so we started it 24 years ago. So we've met so many scientists, and one of the ones that was a big change in my life was actually Dr. Richard Axel at Columbia University, because he won a Nobel Prize for scent. Now, his was for curing illness. I'm not going to say I'm going to cure an illness. That I can't do. But what I'm going to tell you is scent goes to our brain and through the synapses of our body, which is why it's important to buy the best, the essential oils, so that when it is going into you, you're smelling the pureness, not the synthetics they do to push out scent. So when it goes through that, it changes your mood. That's why when you have scent, read anything online that talks about how scent will not. I read today how just stop a dog, excuse me for saying this on air, but for stop a dog from peeing in the house when you first get a dog, if you can't do it, the scent will calm it down and actually put the dog in a better frame of mind so it doesn't get nervous. I am telling you, scent is that powerful a moment for everybody.
And of course, in any number of our homes where you think about like the day after that you've cooked salmon or crab cakes, or like that, you know,
Laura loves to cook salmon.
Oh, yeah.
You can only imagine how I go.
Well, and Jagger loves broccoli. So, I mean, these are things that taste good, but I cannot stand.
They smell foul. That's how I'm going to describe it.
And the thing that I think is so lovely, though, is like the minute, it happened to me today. Nobody was home, just me. And I lit one of your candles because the minute I do, and it's almost instantaneous, it takes very little time for that scent to waft and permeate the air.
Essential oils are all through the candle.
You're not waiting hours and hours for that like incredible rich payoff. It happens almost instantly. But the beauty of what it does to your mood and to your home.
I know, you know what really gets me angry? So many of the candles you all are familiar with, they top the scent, so it's higher at the bottom, and then as you burn the candle down, you get nothing, or you get a very light moment. How dare they? How dare they?
He knows all the tips and tricks.
Absolutely, 32 years.
I always wondered why when those cheap candles, you would burn them, and the first burn would be great,
yeah,
and then everyone,
there's scent in there, but they lighten it at the bottom.
Yeah.